seized Harry's arm and started to try and drag him back along the corridor. "What's the matter?" Harry said. "I'll show you when we get there. Oh, come on, quick!" Harry looked round at Ron. He looked back at Harry, intrigued. "Okay," Harry said, starting off back down the corridor with Hermione, Ron hurrying to keep up. "Oh, don't mind me," the fat lady called irritably after them. "Don't apologize for bothering me. I'll just hang here wide open until you get back, shall I?" "Yeah, thanks," Ron shouted over his shoulder. "Hermione, where are we going?" Harry asked after she had led them down through 6 floors and started down the marble staircase into the entrance hall. You'll see in a minute," said Hermione excitedly. She turned left at the bottom of the staircase and hurried toward the door through which Cedric Diggory had gone the night after the Goblet of Fire and regurgitated his and Harry's names. Harry had never been through here before. He and Ron followed Hermione down a flight of stone steps, but instead of ending in a gloomy underground passage like the one that led to Snape's dungeon, they found themselves in a broad stone corridor, brightly lit with torches and decorated with cheerful paintings that were mainly of food. "Oh, hang on," said Harry slowly, halfway down the corridor. "Wait a minute, Hermione." "What?" She turned around to look at him, anticipation all over her face. "I know what this is about," said Harry. He nudged Ron and pointed to the painting just behind Hermione. It showed a gigantic silver fruit bowl. "Hermione," said Ron, cottoning on, "you're trying to rope us into that spew stuff again." No, I'm not," she said hastily. "And it's not spew, Ron." "Changed the name, have you?" said Ron, frowning at her. "What are we now, then? The House Elf Liberation Front? I'm not barging into that kitchen and trying to make them stop work. I'm not doing it." "I'm not asking you to," Hermione said impatiently. "I came down here just now to talk to them all, and I felt— Oh, come on, Harry! I want to show you." She seized his arm again, pulled him in front of the picture of the giant fruit bowl, stretched out her forefinger, and tickled the huge green pear. It began to squirm, chuckling, and suddenly turned into a large green door handle. Hermione seized it, pulled the door open, and pushed Harry hard in the back, forcing him inside. He had one brief glimpse of an enormous high-ceilinged room, large as the great hall above it, with mounds of glittering brass pots and pans heaped around the stone walls, and a great brick fireplace at the other end, when something small hurtled toward him from the middle of the room, squealing, "Harry Potter, sir! Harry Potter!" Next second, all the wind had been knocked out of him, as the squealing elf hit him hard in the midriff, hugging him so tightly he thought his ribs would break. "Dobby?" Harry gasped. "It is Dobby, sir! It is!" squealed the voice from somewhere around his navel. "Dobby has been hoping and hoping to see Harry Potter, sir, and Harry Potter has come to see him, sir." Dobby let go and stepped back a few paces, beaming up at Harry, his enormous green tennis-ball-shaped eyes brimming with tears of happiness. He looked almost exactly as Harry remembered him. The pencil-shaped nose, the bat-like ears, the long fingers and feet, all except the clothes, which were very different. When Dobby had worked for the Malfoys, he had always worn the same filthy old pillowcase. Now, however, he was wearing the strangest assortment of garments Harry had ever seen. He had done an even worse job of dressing himself than the wizards at the World Cup. He was wearing a tea cozy for a hat, on which he had pinned a number of bright badges, a tie patterned with horseshoes